helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Reggie and Simeon Henley. They are co-owners of the Tax Bureau. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, Jen.
It is great to have you back. So, Reggie, today I want to talk about the idea if I don't have enough money to pay my tax bill.
Oh, yes.
If I need some help, the idea of a fresh start, I've heard that phrase before. What does that mean, and how can I get some help?
A lot of people are hearing about offering compromise or the Fresh Start Initiative.
Okay.
And what that program is, the IRS is saying that if you do not have a certain income or a lot of assets, then maybe they will consider reducing the amount that you owe. There's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of effort. You got to put a lot of work into it to make sure the IRS have everything they need to know to consider reducing your tax debt.
So it's complicated that you need someone to help you through it,
Oh
obviously.
yeah, you got to have your bank statement, your paycheck stuff, a list of all your finances, your assets. You need so much information. If you don't present all that information, the IRS will just kick it back.
But if you legitimately need that assistance, though, it is an option.
It is an option. It's a lot of people think it's an automatic option, but it's not. Really, about 60% of the people get turned down for offering compromise.
But if you genuinely think you might have a case, and that's where you could help too, right?
Exactly. We will put the paperwork together to make sure that everything is correct in the package. And then there comes a time when we need to negotiate with the IRS. And then we have an attorney on staff, who's my brother. He's an attorney that does the negotiation for our clients.
Okay. So if you think you're in that situation, at least have a conversation about it.
Absolutely. Come in and talk to us about that, and then we can see what we can do for you.
And Simeon, going farther back, if you missed paying taxes for a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and you think, oh, it's fine, the IRS didn't notice, that's not the case, right?
That's not the case. Many times they'll prepare the taxes for you, and that will be the worst case scenario.
The IRS prepares them for
They'll
you?
prepare it for you, mail it to you, along with the bill that you owe for you not doing the tax return, because they don't put in any of your deductions.
Yeah, I'm guessing the IRS doesn't give you the best deal.
Not at all, not at all. They don't
Right.
take into account that you have children, that your children might have been in school, you can itemize. So we don't want that to happen.
And how far back can they find us?
At least 10 years. They can go back 10 years. However, if you're receiving money, we can go back 3 years. So up to 2014, we can go back for you right now. and
So if
still
I
get
didn't
refunds
file
for you.
then, but I still want to get some money back, I should do it. And I should do it now. I should be proactive.
Most definitely, most definitely. You don't want to wait. Of course, you'll have penalties and interest if you owe money from those back years.
But the longer you wait, the more those penalties grow, right?
They will rise. They will rise on you. And that's what we want to do. We want you to come in. We want to look at all of your tax information and try to reduce those penalties or how much you owe if you owe anything at all.
And the IRS doesn't care if you had a hardship, if something was wrong with your health or something terrible happened, you're still responsible. There's no ever an excuse not to pay your taxes, right?
No.
No.
Pay your taxes. Yeah,
Pay your taxes. They are going to find you,
That's right.
And so, Reggie, that's where you guys come in handy, though. All of this is complicated, and I know it's overwhelming. It can be emotional. There could have been big changes in your life. So how do we see you? Can we make appointments? Can we stop by?
You can always stop by, but if you're dealing with offering compromise or with Simeon doing back taxes, it's best to make an appointment with us because
Okay.
it's very complicated and a little time consuming too. But we will do a great job for you. Make sure you pay the less taxes and get those worries off of your back.
And Simeon, can you tell me what I need to bring in for that? I'm sure there's a lot of documents I need to gather. That might be the overwhelming part, too.
Well, we want you to bring in all the documents that you already have at your house, things
Okay.
that you've already received from your employers. Now, some things might be missing, so we will send you to the IRS and ask them to for any income that's been reported.
But you'll
over the
help me
time
know the
period.
words to say, right?
Most definitely. I'll write
Okay.
it out for you. You'll take it up to them. They'll print it out for you. They're real kind
Perfect.
up there, actually. And
So let's
send you
get it
back
done.
down.
We got to pay the taxes.
That's right.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay.